Everyone, and welcome to another episode of OneMicNite podcast, the podcast that brings you stories of artists and people on their journey, helping to guide, answer questions, and motivate you in the business. This is a special edition this time around. First of all, welcome and thank you guys all for coming back and sticking around. It's been a while since I put out an episode because I've been a little busy on this end, but I'm back. So OneMicNite podcast will resume. All of you who are listening for the first time, I want to welcome you and thank you for listening. And like I said, this is a special edition because we're celebrating Women's History Month. So March is Women's History Month, and I know I'm on the tail end of it, but it's always a good time to celebrate women's history. Today we're talking about women in media. So we're talking about Hazel Scott. Now, Hazel Scott was a multi-talented performer and musician who made a significant impact in media in her lifetime and career. She gained national attention in the 1930s as a jazz pianist and a singer, and later became a TV personality in the 1950s. In 1950, Hazel Scott became the first African-American woman to host her own TV show, The Hazel Scott Show, which aired on the Dumont Network. Now, the show was a variety program that featured music, interviews, skits, and it made Scott one of the most visible and successful African-American performers of her time. However, Scott's success was short-lived. In 1950, she was called to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee, which was investigating alleged communist influences in the entertainment industry. Now, Scott refused to answer questions about her political beliefs and was subsequently blacklisted by many in the entertainment industry, effectively ending her career in TV and film. Despite the challenges she faced, Scott remained active in the music industry, performing in nightclubs and concert halls throughout the United States and Europe. She also continued to be an advocate for civil rights and social justice, using her platform to speak out against racism and discrimination. Hazel Scott's legacy is a trailblazer for women and people of color in media, continues to inspire generations of performers and artists and activists around the world. Today we're celebrating Hazel Scott, Women in History in Media. Elaine Walteroth is an American journalist and TV personality. She was born on December 10th, 1986 in Newark, California, and grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area. Walteroth began her career as an editor for Ebony magazine before becoming the beauty and style editor of Glamour magazine. Now in 2016, she was named the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue, becoming the youngest person and second African-American to hold that position at a Condé Nast publication. During her tenure at Teen Vogue, Walteroth oversaw a major shift in the magazine's content, focusing on social and political issues that were important to young people. Now, she is credited for increasing the magazine's readership and relevance to a new generation. Walteroth has been recognized for her work in journalism and media, including being named to Forbes 30 Under 30 list in 2017, Time Magazine's 100 Most Influential People in the World list in 2018, and she is also the author of the memoir More Than Enough, Claiming Space for Who You Are, No Matter What They Say, which was published in 2019. Walteroth has also appeared as a judge on the fashion competition show Project Runway. Get to know her. Celebrating Women's History Month. We're going to keep it going with Women's History Month and women doing fantastic things in history. We're talking about Nina Shaw. Nina Shaw is an entertainment lawyer and one of the founding partners of the Los Angeles-based law firm Del Shaw, Muniz, Tanaka, Finkelstein, and Lescano. She's known for representing many high-profile clients in the entertainment industry, including directors, actors, writers, and producers. Throughout her career, Shaw has been a vocal advocate for diversity and inclusion in Hollywood. She's a founding member of Time's Up, an initiative aimed at combating sexual harassment and gender equality in the workplace, and has been a leader in the movement for increased representation of women and people of color in the industry. She's recognized for her contributions to the legal profession and to the entertainment industry. Shaw has received numerous awards and honors, including the Hollywood Reporter's Women in Entertainment Power 100 list and the Essence Black Women in Hollywood Power Award. Today, we're celebrating Nina Shaw. Women History Month. Keeping it going with Women's History Month, we've got Amanda Seales. Now, if you don't know Amanda Seales, get to know her now. Amanda Seales is a multi-talented comedian, actress, and writer, and social activist. She's best known for her role as Tiffany Dubois on the hit HBO series Insecure and hosting the BET talk show The Real. In addition to her acting and hosting work, Seales is also an accomplished stand-up comedian and has released several comedy specials, including I Be Known and HBO Presents Amanda Seales, I Be Known. Seales is also a social activist who's been vocal about issues such as police brutality, racial inequality, and the Black Lives Matter movement. She's used her platform to advocate for social justice and to encourage her followers to become more politically engaged. In recognition of her contributions to the arts and to social justice, Seales has received several awards and honors, including being named one of the 40 under 40 most influential African Americans by The Root. Get to know Amanda Seales for Women's History Month. Why celebrate Women's History Month, you might ask? Well, Women's History Month is celebrated in order to honor and recognize the contributions that women have made throughout history, particularly in areas where their achievements and accomplishments have historically been overlooked or undervalued. This includes recognizing women's contribution in fields such as science, technology, engineering, mathematics, politics, literature, art, and so much more. Women's History Month provides an opportunity to celebrate the diversity and richness of women's experiences, as well as to highlight the ongoing struggles for gender equality and the advancement of women's rights. It's a time to reflect on the progress that's been made towards gender equality, but also to acknowledge the work that still needs to be done in order to achieve true gender equality. By celebrating Women's History Month, we can raise awareness about the important roles that women have played and continue to play in shaping our society and culture. It provides an opportunity to inspire and to empower future generations of women to continue breaking barriers and achieving their dreams, regardless of gender or other societal limitations. So celebrate Women's History Month with me. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you have some people you want to add to the list, write those down too. Thank you for joining me for this episode of OneMicNite Special Edition Women's History Month. Got plenty more to come. I'm Marcos Luis. You can follow me at Marcos Luis. Inbox me on Instagram at MarcosLuis. Follow the show at OneMicNite on all streaming platforms. You can watch it on YouTube. You can now watch it on Spotify as well. OneMicNite is spelled ONEMICNITE. And make sure you check out my home decor line, which is on Shopify. The link will be down below. I thank you for joining me for all the episodes. See you next time. Celebrate women's history and celebrate women.